Hello, welcome back to our channel. A storm of hearts. Drama unfolds in Salem on February 25, 2025. The sleepy yet ever-turbulent town of Salem is about to ignite with passion, secrets, and heartbreak on Tuesday, February 25, 2025. As Days of Our Lives delivers another roller coaster episode that promises to keep fans on the edge of their seats. For those of us who followed the tangled lives of Salem's residents through decades of love, betrayal, and redemption, this day is shaping up to be one for the books. Jada and Shawn. A blanket of passion and a web of questions. Picture this. Jada Hunter, a woman who's been through the emotional ringer, finds herself tangled up, quite literally, with Shawn Brady. The two of them, wrapped in nothing but a blanket, are basking in the glow of a night that's clearly crossed the line from friendship to something far more heated. For Jada, this moment with Shawn feels like a fresh start after the chaos of her almost wedding to Ray Fernandez. A wedding that never happened, thanks to a twist so wild it could only happen in Salem. But as the morning light creeps in, reality comes knocking, and Jada's new roommate, Stephanie Johnson, is about to stumble into the scene. Now, Stephanie's no stranger to complicated relationships herself. She's just patched things up with Alex Kyriakis, and you'd think she'd be too wrapped up in her own love story to care about Jada's late-night escapades. But when she catches sight of Jada and Shawn, eyebrows are bound to rise. Jada's going to have some explaining to do, and it won't be easy. After all, moving on from Rafe so quickly, especially with Shawn, a man with his own baggage, might look impulsive, even reckless to an outsider. Will Stephanie judge her friend, or will she offer a knowing nod, remembering her own rocky road to romance? And then there's the mystery of the tablet. Jada's fingers are busy texting someone, her face lit by the soft glow of the screen. Who's on the other end? Is it Rafe, tugging at her heartstrings even now? Or is it someone else entirely? Someone who could unravel this fragile new chapter she's trying to write with Shawn. The unanswered questions hang heavy in the air, promising that this fling is far from smooth sailing. Chad and Kat. A connection born from pain. Meanwhile, across town, Chad DiMera is stepping into dangerous emotional territory with Kat. Yes, that Kat, the woman who once pretended to be his late wife, Abigail, in a deception that ripped open old wounds for Chad and everyone who loved Abigail. The memory of that betrayal still stings, a sharp ache that Chad can't quite shake. Losing Abigail was the kind of loss that changes a man forever, and having Kat masquerade as her felt like a cruel twist of fate. Yet here they are, months later, tangled up in each other's arms. Is this a romance born from desperation, a need to fill the void Abigail left behind? Or is it something deeper, a connection forged in the fires of shared pain and understanding? Chad's no fool. He knows Kat's history, knows the chaos she's capable of stirring. But there's something about her that keeps pulling him back. Maybe it's the way she looks at him, like she sees the man beneath the grief. Or maybe it's simpler than that, just two lonely souls finding comfort in the dark. Whatever it is, their hookup is a seismic shift for Chad. And it's happening just as Jada pulls the plug on her budding romance with Shawn. Timing, as always in Salem, is everything, and this twist feels like the universe is playing a particularly dramatic game of chess with its residents. Stephanie and Alex. Truths that could break or bind over at the Kyriakis mansion. Stephanie Johnson is taking a deep breath and preparing to bare her soul to Alex. These two have been dancing around reconciliation for weeks. They're on again. Off again love story, a testament to the stubborn hope that keeps Salem's couples fighting for each other. They've patched things up recently, and the air between them feels lighter, sweeter. Like maybe, just maybe, they've turned a corner. But Stephanie knows that real love isn't built on half-truths, and she's decided it's time to lay her past on the table. What's she going to tell him? Maybe it's about her wilder days, the choices she made before Alex came into her life. Or perhaps it's something more recent, a secret she's been holding close to protect him, or herself. Whatever it is, the stakes feel sky-high. Alex has his own colorful past, full of charm and mistakes, and Stephanie's confession might push him to open up in return. Will he handle her truth with the grace she hopes for? Or will it be too much, cracking the fragile foundation they're rebuilding? Their story is a slow burn, but this moment could set off fireworks, or a devastating explosion. Arnold and Gabby. A dangerous game of trust, and then there's Arnold, the man who's been wearing Rafe's face like a mask, fooling everyone, almost. Gabby Hernandez, Rafe's fierce and fiercely loyal sister, has been on to him for a while now. She's felt it in her gut. Something's wrong with Rafe, and no amount of smooth talking from Arnold can shake that suspicion. Confronting him was a bold move, but it's backfired spectacularly. Arnold's had enough of Gabby's prying, and he's kicking her out, slamming the door on their uneasy truce. But Gabby? She's not the type to slink away quietly. This eviction might just be the spark that lights her fire. Gabby's got a nose for trouble and a heart that won't rest until she knows her brother's safe. If Arnold thinks he can silence her with a locked door and a cold shoulder, he's sorely mistaken. She's likely to dig deeper, peering closer at the man she's supposed to trust as Rafe. What she finds could blow the lid off Arnold's charade, and Salem along with it. For now, though, Arnold's playing it cool, brushing off Gabby like she's a minor annoyance. But the walls are closing in, and the tension is thick enough to choke on. Jada's heart, torn between past and present, back to Jada, whose world is spinning faster than a Salem storm. Just weeks ago, she was ready to walk down the aisle with Rafe, her heart full of dreams for a future that felt so close she could taste it. Then Arnold stepped in, replacing Rafe in a scheme so twisted it shattered her plans, and nearly her spirit. She turned to Shawn in her grief, and what started as a shoulder to cry on turned into something hotter, something that felt like a lifeline. But as she lies there with Shawn, the blanket barely covering the evidence of their night together, Jada's heart isn't fully in it. She's not over Rafe, not by a long shot. The love she had for him runs deep, a river that's still carving its way through her soul. Shawn's a good man, steady and kind, but he's not Rafe, and Jada's honesty about that could be the dagger that ends this romance before it even begins. When she calls it off with Shawn on February 25th, it's not out of cruelty. It's out of loyalty to a love she can't let go of, even if the man she loved is lost to her for now. It's a heartbreaking choice, and one that leaves her standing alone, staring down a future she's not sure she's ready to face. Salem's endless dance, so there you have it, folks. A day in Salem that's brimming with passion, confession, and the kind of drama that keeps us coming back to days of our lives year after year. Jada's tangled up with Shawn but can't escape Rafe's shadow. Chad and Kat are testing the waters of something new, while Stephanie and Alex teeter on the edge of truth. Arnold's playing a dangerous game with Gabby, and she's not about to let him win. It's a tapestry of love and loss, woven with the bold threads of human emotion that only Salem can deliver. Tune in on February 25th, 2025, because this is one episode you won't want to miss. The sands of the hourglass keep slipping, and in Salem every grain brings a new twist, a new tear, a new chance at redemption or ruin. Grab your tissues, settle into your favorite chair, and let the drama wash over you. After all, in Salem, the days of our lives are never dull. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.